Next, this is the Empower Sleep Mask with built-in Bluetooth speakers.
If you want to block out sound and light while falling asleep to music, this mask is for you. Doze off to your favorite meditation exercises, podcast, or music. The company says the integrated speakers have a 9-hour playtime.
And the deal on this?
Well, we've seen this sell for as much as $50, but our price is just $19.99. That's 60% off.
And finally, talk to me about the 2-pack of Travel-On lightweight waist packs, available in 5 colors.
Large enough to hold your phone, cash, and other essentials, these water-resistant bags feature a front slip pocket and a hook for keys and more. Wear it around your waist or across your chest.
Stylish. What's the deal?
Well, we've seen a 2-pack sell for as much as $44, but our price is just $12, Megan. That's 73% off.
Thank you, Anna, for these deals. For more information, scan that QR code below or head to morningsave.com. And Eva, back to you now.
Thanks, Megan. Silicon, the amazing way a wife welcomes her husband home from work.
At Window World, we are bottom line better.
When you're comparing our products and pricing, apples to apples with our competitors, Window World comes out on top.
Not only do we stand behind our windows, we stand on them.
Call or visit our showrooms today.
Seniors are overpaying for life insurance, sometimes more than twice the monthly rate of what they could be paying. If you've bought a guaranteed acceptance plan, please pay close attention. A 60-year-old male pays almost $90 a month for less than $11,000 in coverage with a guaranteed acceptance plan. But Senior Life Insurance Company qualified him for $11,000 in whole life protection for less than $48 a month. That cut his monthly life insurance rate in half and saved him over $500 a year. A 75-year-old female could save over $50 a month for more coverage by switching to Senior Life. That's a savings of over $600 a year. Call Senior Life now to compare your current policy and see how we could save you hundreds of dollars a year on your life insurance. We might even be able to help you get money back on your current overpriced policy. Stop overpaying for your life insurance. Call Senior Life Insurance Company now for your free quote.
Each summer, the WVU Extension Service and the Blennerhassett FFA sponsor the Wood County 4-H and FFA Summer Showcase. A big thank you to all of the buyers who purchased animals at the Wood County Junior Livestock Sale. Your continued support of the Junior Livestock Program produces Blue Ribbon Kids. And congratulations to the champion exhibitors and all 4-H and FFA members who showed and sold animals at the 2023 Summer Showcase. For more information or a complete list of winners and buyers, find us on Facebook.
Unleash your business's full potential with GTM 360, where streaming TV, display and video ads, audio, even gaming, all work together in perfect unison. That's the great digital media difference. We know local. GTMParkersburg.com.
Honey, I'm home. Next.
Travel consideration provided by...
Hi, I'm Courtney Cox.
And I'm Lisa Kudrow.
And we are here today to tell you about our...
Can I?
Sure.
Okay. Royal Kingdom is out. Why do we love it so much, Courtney?
Well, let me break it down. First of all, it's super fun.
It's so fun. It's like 3 Christmases in a row.
Yeah, and there are no ads. None.
It's like a road with no speed bumps.
Where do you come up with those?
Because I'm like a poet.
What are you waiting for?
Download Royal Kingdom
and join us today.
Stay tuned. There's more Inside Edition to come.
At Ashley's Labor Day sale, you can buy it now and pay later with no interest until 2030 when you buy in store. That's this 5-piece sectional for only $36 a month. Shop more Labor Day deals in store and online, only at Ashley.
If you need shoulder replacement due to an injury or severe arthritis, there's an alternative. The Natural Shoulder is a minimally invasive procedure by Dr. Thomas Kovac at Advantage Orthopedics that restores shoulder mobility and relieves pain. This outpatient, same-day procedure resurfaces your shoulder's ball and socket with minimal bone loss so you can get back to your active lifestyle and exercise without restrictions. Dr. Kovac has helped thousands and can help you too. Call now or learn more at AdvantageOrthodox.com.
For one rival, it's a celebration.
What a team! What a season!
For the other, it's fuel for the fire.
And this is that moment right now, man!
Cowboys, Eagles, NFL kickoff tonight on NBC and Peacock.
Ashley's Labor Day sale is going on now. For a limited time, you can save up to $800 off select adjustable mattress sets or get a free adjustable base with select mattress purchase. Plus, no interest until 2030 when you buy in store. Only at Ashley.
Coming up at 6, a bipartisan group of lawmakers on Capitol Hill are now trying to ban stock trading for members of Congress. We'll tell you more next at 6.
Finally today, a wife full of surprises.
Imagine coming home to a chicken, a mermaid.
You want to go for a swim?
Every day, Colette Stewart welcomes her husband Mark home from work in a wacky costume. Dolly Parton.
Jolene, 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 Jolene.
Sleeping Beauty.
What the hell?
Saying, "Honey, I'm home" has never been so much fun.
That's amazing. And that's Inside Edition for today. We'll see you next time.
My car has been in several wrecks. The first body shop messed our car up completely. The second time, I took it to Car Wrecks. And not only did they fix all the damage from my new wreck, they went back and patched up all the mistakes the first shop had made. So if you want your vehicle done right, take it down to Car Wrecks the first time. Save yourself a lot of trouble.
Don't let the insurance company determine where your car gets fixed. Tell your insurance company to take your car to Car Wrecks.
Rex can fix it.
I just can't shake this loneliness.
Am I drinking too
Are
much?
these mood changes normal? You don't need to answer these questions alone. Easter Seals wants to make sure you have the mental health support you need. So take a moment with Easter Seals' free, anonymous mental health screening tool. We're sharing this so you can better understand your needs and work toward the life you want to lead with support all along the way. Understand your needs and get the right support for you. Take the free screening now at easterseals.com/mentalhealth.
Closed captioning sponsored by WVU Medicine Camden Clark and McClinton Auto Group.
Live from our studios at One Television Plaza, this is WTAP News at 6.
Good evening and thank you for joining us. I'm Phyllis Smith. Turning to the weather, it's been a cloudy and rainy day. Meteorologist Jason Livia joins us now with a look at your first alert forecast. Jason.
Well, Phyllis, we've had a little bit of rain, but not as much as we originally expected. There is one more line of storms moving through at the moment. Looking out on the Highmark Skycam, you can kind of see it in the background just north of downtown, but we're down into the low 70s at the moment. That final line of showers pushing through the Mid-Ohio Valley. There are a couple heavy downpours, maybe a rumble of thunder, but that's about it. Throughout the rest of the evening, there is a slim chance for another shower, but overall, we'll be drying across the area. Temperatures getting down to the low 60s by around 1 in the morning. Tonight's low in the upper 50s. We'll be drying out throughout most of the night tonight and tomorrow, but tomorrow night, we're looking at a first alert weather day for a slight risk for some severe storms overnight Friday into Saturday. And I'll have all the details on that event in my full forecast later on. So for now, Phyllis, back to you.
Thank you, Jason. The 2025 Ohio River Sternwheel Festival kicks off Friday evening in Marietta. Our Thomas Chase talked with members of the festival about its history and the impact on our local community.
The Ohio River Sternwheel Festival is always a special weekend for the Mid-Ohio Valley. The festival dates back to 1976. Lisa Ledoux, Director General and historian of the Ohio River Sternwheel Festival, said the idea was sparked by 3 different people.
In 1976, in early summer, Gene Fitch went to Harry J. Robinson, they did not know each other, and asked him how would he like to have sternboat races on the Ohio River. And it went off from there. It took off. And then Bob Limley got involved too, and the 3 of them were the brainchild children of the festival.
The first festival had between 5 to 10 sternwheelers, and Ledoux said that this year's festival will have upwards of 30 sternwheelers. The festival tries to keep as many things as possible original to the first Sternwheel Festival.
They had fireworks, they had the festival queen, They had the races. That was most important at the time.
Bill Price attended the first Ohio River Sternwheeler Festival in 1976. He brought his sternwheeler, the Lauren Elizabeth, to this year's festival. The Lauren Elizabeth weighs 100 tons and travels about 9 miles per hour. It took around 10 years to construct.
Set in the water June of 01, had it here camping on in 02, and we've brought it ever since.
Price enjoys coming back each year to the festival.
This is just a vacation for us. You know, I know a lot of people here with sternwheelers from all over, and it's just a good get-together. Good friends.
Ledoux said she feels the excitement in town already from the festival.
Everyone seems to be looking forward to it. I think the merchants are also looking forward to it. I hope that and assume that they profit from this. We want that to happen as well.
The festival begins tomorrow evening at 6 p.m. with opening ceremonies. It runs through Sunday afternoon. You can see a full schedule of events on their website, sternwheel.org. In Marietta, I'm Thomas Chase with WTAP News. This is Home.
The third WTAP Cares for Kids food drive wrapped up Thursday evening with several donations. Drop-off locations were at the 4 Piggly Wiggly locations in Vienna and Parkersburg, Galaxy Food Center in St. Mary's, and Warren's IGA in Marietta. Across those locations, it's been reported that over 12,000 food items were collected from the drive. The donations are non-perishable food like applesauce, crackers, and Pop-Tarts. This food will benefit students in Wood, Washington, and Pleasants County. The general manager of Galaxy Food Centers says he is grateful for the opportunity to give back to the community.
It's an honor for us to be able to be part of this and part of the community. We've been here 50 years because of the community, so things like this is how we can give back and make sure the children in our area and surrounding counties have the things that they need. So.
The next WTAP Cares for Kids food drive will be November 7th. We want to thank the community again for their generosity. The Boys and Girls Club of Washington County has appointed a new CEO for the nonprofit. Justin Clark started his role as CEO on Monday after serving as interim COO in November 2024, while also being the COO for the Boys and Girls Club of Parkersburg. Clark says when the opportunity came for him to enter his name as a candidate for the position, he said it was a perfect fit. Clark adds the plan for the Boys and Girls Club of Washington County is to connect more with the community and focus on its continued growth.
So I think some key things for us are going to be to continue to collaborate with our community partners. This Boys and Girls Club belongs to the community of Washington County, and so we want to invite them in as partners, whether that's tutoring or running activities, providing meals, whatever that looks like. So collaboration is a huge thing, and growth. We want to serve more kids more often in a sustainable way.
Clark adds, since being with the Boys and Girls Club for 11 years, he has gotten to see the impact and the growth of the kids over the years. A bipartisan group of lawmakers on Capitol Hill are now trying to ban stock trading for members of Congress. Many argue that the legislators should not be allowed to trade because their power and access to information that could impact the market. Washington correspondent Stetson Miller tells us more about it.
For years, lawmakers have tried and failed to ban congressional stock trading, but now the issue might be at a turning point after members from both parties came together on Wednesday with a new plan. Some of the most conservative and liberal members of the House are now pushing to end all stock trading for lawmakers on Capitol Hill.
It is time for the leadership of Congress on both sides of the aisle to do what the American people have been demanding, which is to end day trading by members of Congress.
It's an issue that has long dogged Congress, but now appears to have growing momentum after a wide-ranging coalition from both sides of the aisle worked to craft the Restore Trust in Congress Act.
This isn't a Republican or a Democrat issue. Look at the folks behind us. This is a group of individuals who are fighting because it is unfair that members of Congress are trading on insider information and performing 60% better than most of the trading companies in New York City.
The bill gets at the heart of the idea that members of Congress unfairly benefit from access to insider information that could impact the markets. If passed, it would ban all lawmakers in the House and Senate from owning or trading individual stocks. And their spouses, dependent children, and trustees would be banned from trading as well.
You know, I think that this issue has brought so many of us across the political spectrum together because we are united by the value that people should feel that their elected representative puts them and their interests first.
President Trump and House Speaker Mike Johnson have backed a ban in the past. And while it's unclear if the proposal can make it through both chambers, many of the lawmakers here say they're determined to do what it takes to get the bill through.
We expect it to move through regular order, and if it doesn't move through regular order, then we'll decide what we need to do to make sure that it gets a vote. But it will get a vote.
In Washington, I'm Stetson Miller.
Still ahead, the Trump administration plans to overturn a 2022 rule change allowing the VA to provide abortions in certain cases. A group of lawmakers does not want that to happen.
A first alert weather day has been declared for tomorrow night for the potential for severe storms. The details next.
Tonight's news poll is sponsored by Baker & Baker Jewelers and by the Basement Doctor of West Virginia.
Put an end to your cleaning problems. Janisource provides commercial cleaning and janitorial services. Rely on us to leave your property spotless every time. You love your floors, and so do we.
Janisource, we've got solutions.
Conquer the toughest terrain and share your journey with the crew in the all-new Yamaha Wolverine R-Max 4, where class-leading power meets maximum comfort and versatility. Right now, take advantage of $1,000 off or financing as low as 5.99% for 84 months for qualified buyers. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details. Find your new Yamaha at Limited Barrett's Power Sports, 178 Pettyville Road, Mineral Wells, or at YamahaMotorsports.com.
A strong roof means a safe home, and at Gribble Roofing, we put pride in every nail we drive. Built on Marine Corps values, honor, commitment, and attention to detail, we bring discipline and dedication to every project. Our crew undergoes continuous training to ensure every project is installed the right way, giving you peace of mind and your home lasting protection. We're here for all your contracting needs, from siding and gutters to window replacements, always with honesty and professionalism. Give veteran-owned Gribble Roofing Company a call. We've got you covered.
At Rivertown Grill, we've crafted something special just for you. Our exciting new menu is here, filled with mouth-watering options, sure to satisfy every craving. Whether it's a quick lunch with colleagues or a family dinner, we've got the perfect meal at the price you'll love. Our unique atmosphere, indoor-outdoor bar with patio seating, and friendly staff will make this a dining experience you'll remember. Rivertown is like nothing else in the area. Come experience Rivertown Grill. Always casual, always fun.
Put an end to your cleaning problems. Janisource provides commercial cleaning and janitorial services. Rely on us to leave your property spotless every time. You love your floors, and so do we.
Janisource, we've got solutions.
The Trump administration proposed a new rule to bar the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs from providing abortions and related counseling. Now, a group of more than 200 lawmakers is asking them to rescind it. Washington correspondent Emma Wolfhurst has more from D.C.
These lawmakers say this proposed change is not about safety, but about control.
Veterans fought for our rights. Now it is our responsibility to fight for theirs.
Wednesday, ranking members of the Senate and House Veterans Affairs Committees led a group of lawmakers and advocates to demand the VA rescind their new proposed rule. This change would reinstate what the Veterans Administration calls a full exclusion on abortions and abortion counseling from the VA's medical benefits package. The current provision, put in place in 2022, offers abortion counseling to all pregnant veterans and abortion in cases of rape, incest, or if the life or health of the pregnant person is at risk.
It literally endangers and risks life for
hundreds of thousands of veterans.
According to the VA, women are the fastest growing group of the veteran population, with more than 2 million women veterans living in the U.S. today.
Their access to care should not shift with every administration.
The VA says it interpreted abortion care as a not needed medical service. But these lawmakers argue since the Dobbs decision overturned Roe v. Wade in 2022, more than half of women veterans and beneficiaries of reproductive age live in states that have enacted abortion bans or restrictions.
Every single one of us who raised our hands to go downrange knew that we might die. We all took that risk. But you know what risk we didn't take? That we might die when having the audacity to want to have a family.
Senator Richard Blumenthal says if the rule change does go into effect, Senate Democrats will fight it on the floor with a Congressional Review Act. In the House, Representative Julia Brownlee introduced the Reproductive Freedom for Veterans Act, which would guarantee veterans and eligible dependents have the right to receive abortion care, medication, and counseling through the VA. In Washington, Emma Wolforst.
WTAP looks back on this day in history in today's We the People, celebrating 250 years.
The Battle of Blair Mountain was the large armed climax of the 1921 West Virginia Mine Wars. It was a labor uprising involving thousands of coal miners who fought against coal company forces, including deputies and the state police, and were eventually dispersed by the intervention of federal troops. This battle is the largest labor uprising in U.S. history, occurring because miners sought to unionize and end brutal working conditions, including low wages, company-owned stores, and exploitative practices.
Now, here's your first alert weather forecast with meteorologist Jason Livia.
While today's rain was a little bit more of a dud than expected, we're looking into tomorrow for another chance for storms and rain. Tomorrow night is now a first alert weather day for that slight risk of severe storms that was added earlier this afternoon. There is a chance for gusty winds and hail, possibly even a tornado, but hail and tornadoes are on the low side. And the timing right now is between 10 p.m. and 3 a.m. Most of the day side on Friday will be pretty dry, maybe a passing shower in the afternoon, but not much. Once we get into the overnight hours, we'll start seeing a pretty decent chunk of rain and storms start moving into the Mid-Ohio Valley. Some of these storms could turn severe and produce gusty winds, maybe even some hail and possibly a tornado, but the latter two are on the low end. And then the rain doesn't stop there, but it does get calmer and a little bit more widespread heading into the rest of Saturday morning into early Saturday afternoon before the cold front that passes through Saturday morning really kicks in and we start seeing drier and cooler conditions for the rest of the weekend. That second cold front is quickly heading into the Midwest at the moment, following another cold front that is actively moving into the Mid-Ohio Valley, well, really through the Mid-Ohio Valley as we speak. That slight risk is mostly on the southwest corner of the Mid-Ohio Valley, but the entire area is under a marginal risk for that severe weather. So most of the marginal area under that marginal risk, really the only chance to see winds, but the rest of the area seeing possible hail and tornadoes. But the risk is low and not zero, and especially with the timing, it's certainly something to keep an eye on, but I wouldn't get your worries up too much at this point. Heading into this evening, 68 degrees on the Jandil Skycam. We do have some showers continuing to move through the area, so we have cooled off a few degrees over the last hour or so. This looks to be the last main round of rain heading through the Mid-Ohio Valley tonight. There is still a chance for a shower over the next couple of hours, but we'll be mostly drying out throughout the rest of the evening tonight. 57 for our low. Will be dry tonight and for most of tomorrow. 83 for the high. It's because of that second cold front coming in that we're not going to get to those cooler conditions until we get to about Saturday and Sunday, when we see drier conditions follow after that second round of storms Friday night, and then showers and possible heavy downpours Saturday morning. But Once we get past that, we return to those drier conditions heading into next week. That'll do it for weather. Back to you, Phyllis.
Thank you, Jason. Still ahead, the Warren Township Volunteer Fire Department has 2 new ambulances thanks to some leftover funding. That story is next at 6.
What's happening at Papa John's? Buy 2 large one-topping pizzas, get them both for just $9.99 each. And it's only for a limited time, all right? We're making you 2 large one-topping pizzas for $9.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
Rooted in the community, driven by family values, Pioneer Ford is proud to be your hometown family store, delivering hardworking Ford trucks and SUVs to families like yours. Whether you're hitting the road, tackling tough tasks, or planning your next adventure, we're here to help you find the right Ford for every part of life. And with our P Guarantee, get a lifetime powertrain warranty for total peace of mind. Click, call, or visit Pioneer Ford, your hometown family store. Proudly part of the Peden family of dealerships.
Welcome to CA House.
Hi, we didn't buy this here, but we think it has a problem.
Well, show me what's happening. You got a bad band instrument. Chris, show them how we can help.
With CA House Music Band Rental Program, you'll get a top quality instrument at an affordable monthly rate. All of your payments go towards owning your instrument, and if necessary, it can be exchanged. Plus, your repairs will be covered under our maintenance agreement while you are making payments.
Thanks, guys. This is great.
Happy to help.
I think you missed a spot, dude.
Join us for the 26th Annual Pleasants County Agricultural Youth Fair in St. Mary's on September 19th through the 21st. Come have a great time and support your local 4-H and FFA members. Check out events like our livestock show and sale, demolition derby, car show and rides. Live entertainment all weekend, featuring winner of The Voice, Craig Wayne Boyd, on Saturday night. Don't miss out on fair fun at Pleasants County Agricultural Youth Fair on September 19th through the 21st at St. Mary's Marina and School Farm.
We are celebrating our 71st anniversary with these great savings starting Friday at Warren's IGA. Family pack New York strip steaks are $8.88 a pound. 10-pound russet potatoes just $2.98. 24-ounce United Cottage cheese $2.98. Conn's potato chips are $1.98. Broughton 16-ounce chip and dip $1.98. And Dr. Pepper or Pepsi 24-pack cans just $8.88. Save on these and so many more at Warren's IGA. Your home for the freshest cut meats in town for 71 years.
What's happening at Papa John's? Buy 2 large one-topping pizzas, get them both for just $9.99 each. And it's only for a limited time, all right? We're making you 2 large one-topping pizzas for $9.99 each. Better ingredients, better pizza. Papa John's.
I'm happy because
I'm here!
AGT, Tuesday and Wednesday.
The Warren Township Volunteer Fire Department has 2 new ambulances using leftover American Rescue Plan funding. They've replaced vehicles that were 13 and 15 years old. Fire Chief Mark Wiles says the township offered the COVID relief money to the department after having difficulty finding eligible ways to spend the funds due to federal restrictions. The new ambulances feature upgraded equipment, including disinfecting lights designed to prevent the spread of diseases between patients and EMTs. Wiles says having newer, more reliable ambulances will benefit Warren Township and surrounding communities.
It's a good thing for the township, and not just our township, but we offer mutual aid to other townships and everything, and so it ought to be a lot more reliable than what we have. They're starting to get pretty old and having a few issues here and there. I'm grateful for the grant money that we're able to help the residents with it.
Chief Wiles says the ambulances took about 1.5 years to arrive due to manufacturing backlogs. He says they should be in service within the next couple of weeks once radios and other equipment are transferred over. He estimates the new vehicles should serve the department for another 15 years. Coming up in sports, the West Virginia Mountaineers and Ohio Bobcats are getting prepared for the big game this weekend. Josiah Schuneman has more in sports after this.
Banking local means your dollars stay local. You paved the way for hands-on help for your neighbors, charitable donations, loans for small businesses, first-time home buyers, and more. At a mutual bank like First Mutual Bank, we're proud to put community at the center of everything we do because it's our community too. Do you want your money to matter? The feeling is mutual. Visit firstmutual.bank/mutual to learn more about what it means to bank with a mutual bank.
Shop Hot Buys for your living room, dining room, and bedroom starting at just $199 at Ashley's Labor Day sale going on now. Or pay no interest until 2030 when you buy in store. Only at Ashley.
Score big this fall with GoMart. Every Saturday through the end of October, GoMart Rewards members earn triple points on all purchases. And while you rack up on rewards points, be sure to scan the QR code in-store for more ways to win. Each scan is a chance to score the ultimate tailgating package with a $200 GoMart gift card, tailgating supplies, and more. GoMart is your hookup for the football season. Visit the GoMart app or GoMart.com to learn more. GoMart is the official convenience store of WVU Athletics.
Dangerous heat is the word from city leaders here.
Every day, all day, stream the stories that have you talking near and far.
As we make our way closer to the house, you can see the windows.
From hundreds of local reporters and meteorologists spanning the country.
Right now, rescue crews are continuing their search for survivors.
The free Local News Live streaming app. Search LNL on your TV, on your phone. Local News Live. Your nation, your neighborhood. Always streaming, always free.
Ashley's Labor Day sale is going on now. For a limited time, you can save up to $800 off select adjustable mattress sets or get a free adjustable base with select mattress purchase. Plus, no interest until 2030 when you buy in store. Only at Ashley.
WTAP News at 5 and 10 on Fox Parkersburg, weeknights with Andrew Knoll.
Good evening, everyone. This weekend, the Ohio Bobcats are returning to Athens for their home opener this Saturday. They will be welcoming in the West Virginia Mountaineers. The Bobcats and the Mountaineers have met 16 times since 1897, where Ohio is 4-12 in the series. These two teams last faced off in 2001 in Morgantown, where WVU defeated OU 20-3. For the Mountaineers, this will be their first time traveling to Athens since 1949, when they fell 17-7 to Ohio. Last month, OU announced the game at 27,000-seat Frank Solich Field at Peden Stadium is sold out, so it will be a packed house for this Big 12 MAC showdown. Head coaches Brian Smith and Rich Rodriguez both give their thoughts on each other and their teams heading into Saturday.
Once they kind of settled down and were able to get things rolling, I think you saw what their potential is. And Rich Rod's a very good coach, and they're going to play fast on offense. They're going to play with a lot of tempo. He coaches his teams hard. They're typically going to be physical. They're going to live on running the football. So I appreciate the brand that he represents.
You can see they're very comfortable with what they're doing. Typically if they're a new staff in the first couple games, there might be a guy out of place or out of position or something because of learning the system. And you can see against Rutgers, there weren't guys misaligned. There weren't guys blowing assignments or anything like that. I mean, they were comfortable with what they were doing, which they should be because they've been doing it for a while.
Moving to the Division III level, tonight the Marietta Pioneers will begin the Tom Kaufman era against the same team they ended last season with in Westminster College. The game will be inside Harold Burry Stadium in New Wilmington, Pennsylvania, where the Pios look to avenge the loss they suffered to the Titans in the Extra Points Bowl late last November. Marietta is coming off a successful season last year where they went on an 8-game winning streak at one point and earned their bowl game appearance. Coach Kaufman heads into his first year with the Pioneers, replacing Andy Waddle, who produced 2 straight 8-win seasons with the school. Some notable returners for Marietta include a pair of D3Football.com preseason All-American candidates in Harley Hopkins and Brady McManaway. And last night we had volleyball with Parkersburg South hosting Warren. Third set, Lady Warriors send it over the net to Natalie Lanes, who bumps it to Elena Knapp, and she sets it for Cheyenne Hayes, and she puts it down for the kill. 7-4 Warren. Later on, Warriors looking to set it up for Sydney Starcher. Maya Stemple tees it up for number 22, and she brings it down. That's captain to captain for the point. South trying to stay alive. Hayes serves it to Stemple, and the ball takes a weird bounce, and Abby Starkey can't save it. Point for the Lady Patriots. Match point for Warren here. Lanes bumps it to Knapp, who sets for Smith, and she gently taps it over. Ball finds Stemple, who sets it for Starcher, and she kills it to take the third and final set, 25-19. Warren stays perfect with the win over Parkersburg South in straight sets. With the NFL season kicking off tonight, our sports poll question asks you who you think will win the game tonight between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Dallas Cowboys. Vote in the sports section of WTAP.com. Phyllis.
Thank you, Josiah. When we come back, Jason has one last look at the forecast.
The Good Side premieres September 14th at 10:30 a.m. on WTAP.
When we think about substance use disorder in our communities, we can use this as an example of how to work together. It may seem small, but in creating this mural, everyone played a role in breaking through stigma and turning this wall into something vibrant and meaningful. This is a huge sign of support, solidarity, and love. When it comes to how we think about recovery, it takes all of us to break through addiction. Learn more at backtolifewv.org.
How do we solve our patients' complex medical problems? Our doctors and specialists collaborate, sharing their vast knowledge and Mayo Clinic's unique expertise. It's this working together that helps solve our patients' complex medical problems right here at home. Working together, that's expecting more.
Each summer, the WVU Extension Service and the Blennerhassett FFA sponsor the Wood County 4-H and FFA Summer Showcase. A big thank you to all of the buyers who purchased animals at the Wood County Junior Livestock Sale. Your continued support of the Junior Livestock Program produces Blue Ribbon Kids. And congratulations to the champion exhibitors and all 4-H and FFA members who showed and sold animals at the 2023 Summer Showcase. For more information or a complete list of winners and buyers, find us on Facebook.
Hey parents, do you have a future meteorologist at home?
Tomorrow's going to be a great day to get out and enjoy the outdoors.
The WTAP KidCast gives your child the chance to be the star of the weather forecast and be on TV. It's fun, it's educational, and it's an experience they'll never forget. Go to WTAP.com for the details and to sign up your budding weathercaster.
Maybe you'll be the next star of the WTAP KidCast.
Sponsored by WVU Medicine Camden Clark and WVU Medicine Children's.
This last line of showers heading through the Mid-Ohio Valley last night looks to be the last rain for the evening. There is still a chance over the next couple of hours, but it is very low. 57 for our low tonight, drying out throughout the night tonight and tomorrow throughout the day, but we're looking at tomorrow night for that chance of severe storms coming through between about 10 p.m. and 3 a.m. Still some showers on Friday before we dry out heading into next week. That'll do it for weather. Back to you, Phyllis.
Thank you, Jason. That's all the time we have for tonight. Thank you for joining us, and we'll be back tonight at 11.
Tonight, the explosive Capitol Hill hearing. Robert F. Kennedy Jr. grilled on vaccines and so much more. Fiery moments as Republicans and Democrats press the HHS secretary about public health in America. Kennedy defiant, blaming the CDC for pandemic deaths and rejecting criticisms that he's making it harder to get vaccines. The growing tropical threats. We're tracking major storms in the Atlantic and Pacific on the move tonight. New video of the deadly disaster, a tram derailing and smashing through the streets of Lisbon, killing 16. We now know an American is among the dead. You'll hear from witnesses describing the horrifying moments the tram came crashing off its tracks. Tonight, the NBC exclusive, Jenna Bush Hager sitting down with the devastated parents whose children never returned from Camp Mystic, now demanding action, and the haunting last letters from their daughters. Aerial rescue, a worker high up on a light pole at a baseball stadium hitting his head, unable to come down. The race to save him from the sky. The plan promised to Americans, if the airlines delayed your flight and it was their fault, they should pay. So why did the Trump administration just scrap the proposal? Tom Costello standing by. Remembering fashion giant Giorgio Armani, the mark he left on fashion from Hollywood to Wall Street to the red carpet. And with the NFL season set to kick off, a young Eagles fan who's overcome so much, getting the surprise of a lifetime from the Super Bowl champs themselves. Nightly News starts right now.
This is NBC Nightly News with Tom Llamas.
And good evening. It was one of the most explosive days on Capitol Hill since President Trump's second term began.